First of all, let's get some music going, man. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. So we talked about it. We talked about it live on Patreon only, and we talked about let's get it right. What did we talk about? Joe Budden's. Okay, we talked about DJ Academics and what he talked with him talking about Charlemagne and Tekashi 6ix9ine. Talked about 50 Cent co-signing Tekashi 6ix9ine. We talked about Young Thug dissing Gucci Mane. Well, I don't know if it's called a diss. You guys let us know. What up, Marquise Smith? I'm saying this right now to let y'all know that if you're not a patron on Patreon, you missed it. But it's there. It's there for everybody to see. It was a 38-minute show that covered all these topics. And only people who subscribe to Patreon can go get it. Listen, it's like $2 a month, people. And for the lowest one. For the lowest one, it's $2 a month. You go there, and we're going to be doing this every month. A live Patreon-only show. You missed it. DJ Academics, 50 Cent, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Young Thug, Joe Budden, his son, Trey Budden. Right? So if you guys want to see that show, it was crazy. It was fun. It was stupid. If you guys want to go see that show and you want to see every other one that we do every month from here on out, you got to become a patron. That's all it is. If not, that's cool. We're going to be doing this again. We got another show coming up tomorrow, and we're probably going to be talking about 50 Cent and Tekashi, probably doing a real big debate on it. But you won't get what we got yesterday. You won't get what we got today. So that's all I'm saying. We know that y'all love it, man. You got any questions, Marquise Smith, before I leave up out of here? I just want to let everybody know that it was a crazy show. Who's that who just signed in? Sack Gigolo. Yo, this is for you. You a patron. Sack Gigolo, appreciate that. We just did a live show for patrons only on Patreon. I don't know if you got the message. I didn't see you log on, and that's our fault because it was our first time, and we don't know what we're doing, man. We don't know what we're doing, but we're going to get it right. So we just did a live show talking about DJ Academics, 50 Cent, and his co-sign, the 6ix9ine, telling Casanova to back off, even though Casanova is his boy. Man. And the whole knock your teeth out. That's Casanova. When he was and 50 Cent was with him for that. And now he basically told Casanova, don't say nothing because I said so. His exact words. We talked about Young Thug. Gucci Mane offered him $1 million to do a verse, and he turned it down. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Offered him $1 million, turned it down, and acted crazy. How do you become a Patreon? Okay, check it out. You go to patreon.com/Team Boxcutter, fam. That's all you got to do. Patreon.com/Team Boxcutter. You go there, and I guess it's just a button you click, and it'll ask you your information and how to subscribe and how to do it. It's only $2 a month. And you help support this channel, help support real hip hop debate that I know you love. I know you love it, Marquise Smith. You be on here every day. You want to see better stuff, better cameras. Sack Gigolo just says easy. There you go. You tell him, man. Y'all talking already. Thank you, Marquise Smith. Thank you, bro. We talked about Trey Budden dissing his dad. Are you kidding me? It was crazy. First of all, Trey can actually rap. Trey Budden can actually rap. But we talked about how authentic it was, what he talked about with him. I'm not going to get all into it here, or else there's no point for the Patreon show, right? But it's only for people who sign up, only for patrons. It's a 38-minute show. We went over 6 different topics. We went in. D-Boy was here. It was crazy. It was crazy. Bloods, Crips, and Essays. I see you, bros. Go check it out, man. All of y'all who love this show, you know what it is. Go check it out. Listen, when you do sign up to that, Team Box Cutter CDs. If you go to this channel, you see we do music and a lot of stuff. So like we giving out CDs, all type beats. If you rap or whatever it is, like it's good, bro. It's good. But anyway, what I meant to tell y'all is the show was nice. Sack Gigolo, you are a Patreon. I hope that you went and saw it. Like I said, next month, what we're going to be doing is we're going to have a date and a time and make sure that we blast it out on Patreon so that the beats always fire. Appreciate that, Marquis Smith. Blast it out so y'all know when to tune in so you can actually join the debate just like you're doing now. And we can have a whole line of people talking and going back and forth and arguing with us because it's hard to just argue in the comments. And then you see me come back later. Usually D-Boy's not here, so I got to come back later and give my perspective on what you said and type it out. That's cool. We love it. But those joints, appreciate that, Sack. Those joints that we do for Patreon, we're going to allow you to argue with us live. And if it goes an hour, it goes an hour. It don't matter. We're going to let everybody get it on. And I think there's a way that we can actually do like video or audio, or we can let you speak on it. But I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But either way, it's going to be live and it's every month. Become a patron, people. It's going to be crazy, buzz. Crips and Essays, it's going to be crazy. Just go watch the show. Go sign up now. Call-in show, exactly. And we already do call-ins. We're going to be adding that to the Patreon page to where you have to be a patron if you want to call in and debate with us. But that's later on down the line. Right now, we're going to do the live thing, and we're going to, because we already messed up once. We didn't have nobody on it because we didn't know how to market it properly. So it's our first time. It's our first time, man. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. D-Boy Slim enjoyed it. Sack Gigolo is going to enjoy it when he watches it. And everybody else who joins up, y'all going to go crazy on it. Trust me. We went through like 6 different topics. We only do one when we're on YouTube. We only do one topic, and it's like 15 minutes because that's what learning curve thing. Exactly, Sack. That's exactly. Our curve is like this. But it's on the upward trajectory at the moment. Trust me. But when we do these live shows on Patreon, it's going to be at least 5, 6, 7 topics. And actually, whatever topics you bring, we might throw it out. I make sure that D-Boy doesn't know what the topics are so that you only get natural live responses, nothing written, no notes. We don't do an intro, bump all of that. All you're going to get is us going ham about whatever the topic of the days are, whatever the topics of the day are. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. I appreciate everybody. Well, okay. I like that question, Marquis Smith. I'm from Chicago, and I reside in Atlanta. D-Boy is from New York, Queens, and resides in Atlanta at the moment. But we're really all over the place. We got family everywhere, man. And I stay in a few different places, to be honest with you. But this is the job. The studio is a basement in Atlanta, and we come here and do these shows. But yeah, that's where we reside at the moment. If you check out the last show that we did, Wednesday's show, we actually did M4MN, which is Minorities for Medical Marijuana in Atlanta. We spoke with the chapter head in Atlanta. We talked about that. So you'll see we put the skyline out there. This is where we at, man. Let's see what y'all are saying. In the Bronx, the Boogie Down Bronx. ATL. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a diverse place down here. It's a lot of transplants. That's how I believe just being here allows us to have different perspectives that many wouldn't have. Because you're going to hear, hip hop, first of all, is flourishing down here. It wins. Everybody knows that. That's what it is. Sacramento, facts. Sack Gigolo, that's what Sack Gigolo, that's what that means. Okay. I was thinking something more X-rated. My fault. Now I know. The Sacramento, facts. Facts. Memphis. Oh, we know we got so many fans in Memphis. Marquise, you know we got so many fans in Memphis, man. Every time we do one of them shows, it's 20,000 views. Oh, by the way, it's not 20,000 views anymore because YouTube is killing us. They're taking out our algorithms. They're not posting it for people. People who actually signed up and are subscribed with us don't know when we come on. Like, they're trying to kill us. That's why we had to do the Patreon. That's why we had to do it. Let me see. Do a show about these crooked police. Facts. That's coming. Matter of fact, I'm writing it down. We already got the lineup for next week, but we might have to take something off. We're going to do a show about these crooked police. It's a lot going on with that. There it is. I wrote that down, Blood Scripture, that says we're talking about it. You know we get political too. Y'all know that. So how many of y'all going to Patreon and signing up, man? Come on, tell the truth. Yeah, YouTube got down like that. They didn't used to. You saw our numbers before when we was coming up. I mean, our shows was getting plays, bro. Go look at our appreciate it, Marquis Smith. Look at our most famous uploads or whatever you call it. Go look at our page. We used to be getting in the thousands. Now it's like if we get 40 views, we happy, like, because they stopped it. And then they took our money out. So we don't get no more money from them. So we can't buy the new cameras, even though I bought a new camera. We can't buy the new lighting, even though I bought new lighting, as you all can see. We bought new flooring. We completely renovated this entire basement off the model that we had. And then they pulled the money out from under us. So we need y'all, man. If y'all want to see better stuff, and we have a live show we're doing in May. It's called the May Day. We're going to be out in the community. If you want us to do more stuff like that, All G's React. That's right. Okay, yeah. So we hook up with All G's React all the time. But anyway, if y'all want to see us do stuff out at the mall, out at hip-hop concerts, y'all want to see us at the marches that we attend, because we do attend marches. We're active in the city, man. We're active. But we don't have the money and the resources to really be able to give you the full thing that we want to do. So we need you guys. Help support us, man. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Let me see. Marquis Smith said, I bet you ain't working that guitar in the background. You wrong, fam. That's what I do. That's my job. I don't have a job outside. I work studio. I go to studios and I perform. I play the drums and I play bass, I play guitar, and I play piano. I used to play the violin when I was younger and I stopped. I don't play any woodwinds or any wind instruments. But this is my job. I'm a musician. I'm an engineer, and I own this studio that you see right here. Facts. So all these guitars you see right here is not for fun. The two basses you see over there is not for fun. I don't know if y'all noticed, all y'all longtime fans, it's a new one. That Yamaha bass, the wooden joint that I got out front, I just bought that. And I'm a gearhead. That's what I do. I buy musical instruments and play them and make beats. All the beats you've been hearing. Team Box Cutter beats, that's me. That's me. That's me. There's thousands of them where they come from. There you go. Yeah, everything you see, this is us, man. You see that flag? It's us. See the Rastafarian flag, the Ethiopian flag? That's us. Okay? Support the show. Support the show. We went in, all those topics that you saw when you logged on, plus some. We did a couple extra topics. Like, I can't remember right now. We said the 50 Cent Vivo just uploaded 8 songs like 10 minutes ago. Whoa, really? I'm checking them out. You already know I'm checking them out. That's what's up. I got to write notes down, man. Y'all know that I don't smoke. D-Boy Slim smokes, man. I don't smoke that much because I used to smoke too much, man. So my memory isn't good. I got to write stuff down. That 50 Cent Vivo joint. Write that down. Facts. Y'all hear that? That's actually a beat I made for one of my clients like a week ago. We took a sample from well, I ain't gonna say it on YouTube because they'll find me. You check it out. Yeah, 50 coming up off this 69 circus. We talked about that. He's trying every way possible to stay relevant. He was actually his boy is Casanova. Like he was on his side, and then it was crazy, man. We talked about it. Oh man, he's smoking that. It's not Reggie, boy. I promise you that. I promise you that, man. Okay, so it's a bunch of old songs. Appreciate that. Pototox God. I appreciate that. 6'9". That's what's up. Look, go there. It was a 38-minute show. Patreon. www.patreon.com/teamboxcutter. CUTTA. Go check out that show. There wasn't a lot of, like, right now we got so many people talking with us. If every one of y'all was a patron, it would have been that way for 38 minutes, and we actually talk about whatever. It's no holds barred, man. You can talk about D-Boy Slim, and somebody said his LeBron hairline, which I can't say much. Come on. But really, we just go in, and I got topics to go off of. It's so dope. It's so dope, and we're gonna get y'all, man. Become a member, become a patron. Do I think this will be the last one, man? Do I think that D-Boy Slim's biased about 6ix9ine because he's from New York? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I don't. D-Boy Slim, in my opinion, holds a lot of New York bias with a lot of his stuff. But is that fair? Because they did start hip hop, and he is from there, and his knowledge of hip hop. I want to say this to y'all, like this is on the real. His off the top of the head. You see, I be writing notes and do research off the top of the head. This dude, when you talk about your backpack guy, the guy who knows every album that ever came out, like from the 80s till now, who's looking at every new person, who has no bias against, well, they're doing this type of rap and they're doing trap and they're doing this. He doesn't have that. He really is just a hip hop head. Like, that's what he is. We don't agree on everything. Matter of fact, we don't agree on most things. But I respect his opinion. It's not, the bias isn't really there just because it's from New York. What he sees is a young dude who is, matter of fact, he just called me after we did the show and talked about the fact that he is Latino and how that is something that Latino people haven't had. Someone who's actually making a mark, getting the numbers, getting the plays, that's from New York and is not seen as the Latino rapper. He's considered one of us, considered one of the hip hop people, no matter what. So he sees all of that. He sees his trajectory, he sees his numbers, and he sees that he is hot. I can't lie, because the reason why 50's siding with him now is because he's hot. That's the facts. That's the truth. That's what 50 does. He's a good businessman. And we have to constantly remind ourselves that whether we like it or not, when we were younger, the old heads didn't like our music. And so I have to constantly remind myself about that when I'm talking about these young folks. And I think that it's not bias, New York bias. I think that he just believes that he's the hottest coming out of New York because the numbers say so. I happen to believe that numbers aren't everything. That's my stance. Numbers aren't everything. It's a lot of hot people coming out of New York. I think A Boogie, facts. I think A Boogie is hotter than him. And I think that he's the flavor of the month, and he won't last long, especially if he keeps rapping like he does, because it's not that good, in my opinion. But I want the young man to make his money and go out there, because the truth is, whether I like it or not, it's millions and millions and millions of people that think Tekashi 6ix9ine is outstanding. And they have that right. And that maybe that makes him outstanding. Maybe that makes him. Say you dipping out. All right, X, I see you. We're gonna catch you next time, X. Yeah, so maybe that makes him outstanding, and maybe that makes me wrong. Being able to say that you can be wrong is the beginning of doing a debate show like this, right? Because if you know everything, then there's no need for the debate. Facts. Facts. All right, everybody. 6ix9ine music is dope. He's just a fraud. And that's the thing. But here we go. I didn't want to do this today. I just want to tell y'all about Patreon, and y'all got me in it. Why? Sign up to Patreon, man. Patreon. So we can do this next time. Sign up. I want to answer all of y'all stuff, man. We was gonna go back and forth and go crazy. But I gotta go. That's it. Go sign up. Next time. Peace. Everybody, appreciate y'all. We can do this on Patreon live, and we'll actually sit there and argue with you as long as it takes. Later, Zach. And that's what it is. Appreciate it. The basement.